Nothing exposes a liar better than forgetfulness. Welcome to Psalm 38 of chapter 18 of the Holy Quran. لكن هو الله ربي ولا أشرك بربي أحدا. But as for my part, God is my Lord. This is the poor man talking, the poor of the two. But as for my part, God is my Lord, and none shall I associate with my Lord. No commentary to that. We go to Psalm 39. ولو لا إذا halta jannatika kulta ma sha Allahu. Wallow is the halta jannatika kulta ma sha Allahu. Why did thou not, as thou wentest into thy garden, say, Allah's will be done? MashaAllah, or God's will be done. That's the poor man still speaking, I believe. La quwwata illa billahi. La quwwata illa billahi. There is no power but from God. La quwwata illa billahi. There is no power but from God. In tarani inna akalla minka malan inna ataraka minka malan wa waladan. Let me take it again. Wa in tarani inna akala minka malan wa waladan. If thou doest see me less than thee in wealth and sons, if thou doest see me less than thee in wealth and sons. This is the poorer of the two talking, or the poor of the two talking. Psalm 23:18. Psalm 23:18. The companion's argument divides itself into 5 parts. Let's read them. 1. He remonstrates against the proud man denying God. 2. He, from his spiritual experience, proclaims that God is one and that he is good, and that he, God, is good. 3. He points out to him the better way of enjoying God's gifts with gratitude to God. 4. He expresses contentment and satisfaction in God's dealings with him, the poor man. 5. He gives a warning of the fleeting nature of the world's goods and the certainty of God's punishment for inordinate vanity. And that's common to through 380 to sign 39. We now go to sign 14. فأسى ربي إن يؤتي إن يؤتيني خيرا من جناتي ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء فتصبح سعيدا زلكا. Oh, let me break it down. Let's go. Let's see. فأسى ربي أن يؤتي خيرا من جنتك خيرا من جنتك فأسى ربي أن يؤتيني خيرا من جنتك. It may be that my Lord will give thee something better than thy garden. Min janatika, than thy garden. ويرسل عليها حسبان ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء. Let's stop there. And that he will send on the garden thunderbolts into brackets by way of reckoning, without the brackets it reads, and that he will send on thy garden thunderbolts from heaven, minas samai, from seven, minas samai, fatasbiu sa'idan zalakan, making it but slippery sand, but is in brackets. We take it out, we read from heaven, making it slippery sand. All right. فَتَسْبِحَ سَعِيدًا زلفا slippery. سَعِيدًا sand. No, there's no commentary to it. No. So let's proceed to the next sign. أو يشبه ماء أو يشبه ماؤها جورا فلن تستطيع له طلبا. Or the water of the garden will run off underground so that thou will never be able to find it. Taliban. Or the water of the garden will run off underground يشبه ماء ماؤها غورا underground غورا underground فلا تستطيع underground so that thou will never be able لا تستطيع to find it طلبا لا أستطيع طلبا to find it commentary 2381 2381 The punishment was that of thunderbolts into brackets uh, hus husbil uh, husbinan into bracket husbinan. Let me look at the Arabic of it. 81. أو يشبه ماء جروا ولن تستطيع له طلبا into brackets. My site is trying to fail me here. But the punishment was that of the thunderbolts. Husbanan. I think it's in the previous stand rather. Yes, it's there. Husbanan. It's rather in sign 40. Husbanan. Thunderbolts. Husbanan. Into brackets. Husbanan. But the general meaning of the word includes any punishment by way of reckoning, into brackets hisab, by the way of into brackets hisab. That's in Arabic, like the other one, hisbanan. So it also Arabic word, also an Arabic word. Reckoning hisban, and I think that an earthquake is also implied, comma, as it alters water courses, comma, diverts channels underground, throws up silt and sand, and covers large areas with ruin. And that's commentary 2381 to sign 41. To sign 41. Now we go to sign 42. وأحيط بثمره وأحيط بثمره so his fruits were encompassed into brackets with ruin. Encompassed with ruin. Encompassed is uhita. Betamarahu, its fruits. Tamarahu, its fruit. Uhita, encompassed into brackets with ruin. فأصبح يكلب كفيه فأصبح يكلب كفيه على على أنف على أنفك فيها على أنفك فيها. Okay, let's wait. على أنفك فيها. Let's stop there. So its fruits were encompassed with ruin, and he remained twisting. He remained twisting and turning his hands. He remains twisting and turning his hands over what he had spent. Let's go to فأصبح يقلب كفيه his hands كفيه his hands على ما أنفق فيها his hands كفيه and turning his hands كفيه over what he had spent ما أنفق ما أنفق what he had spent أنفق فيها وهي وهي هاوية وهي هاوية على urushiha وهي هاوية على urushiha and turning his hands over what he had spent on his prosperity on his prosperity which had never tumbled to pieces to its very foundations. وهي هاوية وهي هاوية over what on its property, which had now tumbled to pieces. وهي هاوية على urushiha to pieces to its very foundation, to its very foundation. Here urushiha ويقول 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 يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا which had now tumbled to pieces, now is in brackets anyway, to its foundation, ala urusha, and he could only say, ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا and he could only say, woe is me, ya laytani, woe is me. Would I had never ascribed partners to my Lord and cherisher. Lam ashraku birebi ahadan. Would I had never ascribed partners to my Lord and cherisher. And that was sign 41. That was sign 41. Now we go to the commentary. Commentary 2383. No, we do 8382. There are two commentaries in one. 2382 and 2383. Let's go there. Fruits, tamarind, fruits spent both in double inverted commas, fruits, spent. Twisting of hands, caffeine, twisting of hands should all be understood in a wide metaphorical sense, as well as the literal sense. Mm. He had great income and satisfaction, which were all gone. What resources he had lavished, what resources he had lavished on his property, what resources he had lavished on his property, exclamation mark. Mm. His thoughts, his thoughts had been engrossed on it. His thoughts had been engrossed on it. Mm. His hopes had been built on it. It had become the absorbing passion of his life. If he had only looked to God instead of to the ephemeral good, instead of the ephemeral goods of this world. So it says, Ya laitane woe unto me. Mm. Now we go to 2383. In this case, in his mind, there was his own self and his mammon as rivals to God. Mammon is spelled M-A-M, capital M-A-M-M-O-N, as rivals to God. That was commentary 2383 to sign 42. Now we go to sign 43. ولم تكن له فئة ينصره ينصرونه sorry ولم يكن له فئة ينصرونه من دون الله, nor had he numbers فئة to help him ينصرونه against God من دون الله. وما كان منتصرا, nor was he able to deliver himself. وما كان منتصرا, to deliver himself. So let's read the English wholly and see. Nor had he numbers to help him against God, nor was he able to deliver himself. Commentary 2384. Commentary 2384. He had built up, this is the rich man, the rich man with two gardens. He had built up, that's in the parable. He had built up connections and obliged dependents and was proud of having his quiver full. Quiver full is in inverted commas. Quiver, then full, separate word. Full, quiverful, full stop. But where were all where were all things when the reckoning came? When the reckoning came, where were they all things? Question mark. He could not help himself. How could others be expected to help him? Exclamation mark. And that was coming to 2384 to sign 43. Now we go to sign 44. Which happens to be the last sign. هنالك هنالك الولي هنالك الولا الويا الولاية هنالك الولاية لله الحق وهنالك الولاية لله الحق. There, the only protection comes from God, the true one, Al-Haq. The word only is in the brackets. Without it, we read, there, the protection comes from God, the true one, Al-Haq. هو خير ثوابا هو خير وثوابا وخير عقبا هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبا. He is the best to reward, huwa khairun tawaban, and the best to give success, ukban, to give success, ukban. Commentary 2385. Commentary 2385. Commentary 2385. All else is vanity. All else is vanity, uncertainty, the sport of time. This is a warning to all of us. The only full stop. The only hope or truth is from God. Full stop. Other rewards and other successes are illusionary. Other reward and other successes are illusory. Illusory. Illusory is spelled ILLUSORI. Semicolon. The best reward and the best success come from God. And that's commentary 2385, the last commentary of the section. And the section being 5, the last commentary of section 5 to sign 44 of chapter 18 of the Holy Quran. Chapter 18 being Surat al-Kahf, companions of the cave. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Until we come back. When we come back, we're going to section 6, which begins with sign 45.